Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Reggie, and I want to give you a quick tip on some John Madden 13. Uh, you can find me on the online. It's your boy Skills that pay the bills to make the mills. 023-4578 dash asterisk. Um, so I went ahead and picked the Texans playbook because I think they got a good balance of run and pass. But I kind of like some of the run plays because they're really effective against pretty much every defense except a lot of the defense that you'll find. So as you can see right now, I'm in a shotgun formation, or some players like to call it the gun. Not quite the pistol, because the pistol will be like 3 yards away from the center. Shotgun's more like 7. So you can see, got Arian Foster flanking Matt Shaw to the right. I got 4 wide set with Kevin Walter, Lestar Jean, Keyshawn Martin, and then the great Andre Johnson. So what I'm going to run from here is I'm going to run a draw play, and you can see that the defense is kind of playing the run. I really should audible out of this, but I don't want to sound like a punk, so I'm just going to run. I'm going to make sure that my offensive line is going to block aggressively up to the defensive line, and you can see that the guards are uncovered. So I might have a lane in between the right guard and the right tackle. So let's see what happens. And as you can see, I didn't really do much right there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to audible. I'm going to make sure that my offensive line is blocking to the right. So I want to take this play to the right. Even though that the play started to the left, I was hoping to bounce it back to the right. And sometimes this is called deception. You make a play and think that you're going one way, but you go the other way. And sometimes that gets you some big yards. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pinch my offensive line in. And now I'm going to run the ball again. Let's see if this helps me run the ball and get some positive yardage. And you can see that Arian Foster is having a lot of trouble against the 49ers defense. By the way, to polish my skills on the practice mode, I like to play all Madden level when I'm practicing, because I think that's the best way to become a really good Madden player. I typically spend about 3 to 4 hours a day playing Madden. I practice about 1.5 hours every day, and then I use the rest of that time to play online against weaker opponents to build up my points. And then I like to play one good opponent every week. It's kind of like my showdown at the end of the week, and I'm really struggling in that department. Pretty good when it comes to playing people who aren't as good as me, but when it comes to playing players who have got better skills than me, I'm really bad. So this is going to audible out into a pass now. Let's see if this defense can handle the pass. I'm still in a shotgun formation. I still got Evian Foster flanking Matt Schaub to the right. So as you can see, that I'm going to run. I'm just going to run a streak, almost like a streak route with Kevin Walter, and Andre Johnson is going to run he is going to run about a 15-yard up and then across the field, and then I'm going to have Lestar Jean kind of doing a dig route along with Kevin Martin also doing a dig route. So let's go see where this takes us. I'm going to throw the ball to Keyshawn Martin. You can see that he got hit really hard because he's a little receiver, and he got hit by a bigger player. And sometimes it happens when you got little receivers trying to catch the ball. They get hit by the bigger players, and sometimes they drop the ball because the little dudes. Dante Hall comes to mind when I think about that. He was a little dude. He was getting knocked the fuck out a lot. And then you have a player like Keyshawn Martin who gets hit a lot, and then he'll drop the ball sometimes on this game. So let's go ahead and go back to the draw play. I like the draw play because what it really does, and this is the whole thing about the draw play. When you hit a home run with this draw play, you really hit a home run. The defense sees a shotgun and they're saying, "Oh man, this offense is in a passing formation, so we're gonna play the pass. We're gonna drop back." They got 4 receivers, maybe even 5 receivers. If Arian Foster chooses to go and run a flat route or a core route, something real short towards the middle of the field, that's going to take a defender away from defending, and he's going to have to come up and play Arian Foster. So you think a defense would say this offense has 5 receivers in the formation. We have to play the pass. Well, guess what? It's a run play, and typically this can go for some big yards. But you can see that the 49ers defense is really good. So we're going to go ahead and block to the left and see if Arian Foster can break one, bounce one outside. And you can see that he got away from the initial pressure of the defense, but he spun right into a tackle. And so these are some of the things that you can expect to get when you run a draw play against a run defense, a formation on the defense. This is sometimes you'll get a couple of yards. And really what you should do is you should audible out of this play into a pass play. But if you really want to keep the defense on their toes and show them that you mean business, you're not going to punk out because they show blitz, you're going to really stick to your guns, you run the play that you called in the huddle, and maybe you can gain 5 yards. Yo, this is my tip from me to you. It's just skills that pay the bills to make the meals. 045327 asterisk 7, I think. So thanks a lot for checking out the video, guys.